had my eye on this deck for a bit because it was black and white and hand done, and it just was recently released, and I picked it up. I've had it for a few weeks now because I've been dealing with a few issues, but now I have a lot of decks to share with y'all. So this is the Lieselle's Eternal Tarot. I'm not even sure if I pronounced that right, but on the box it says, "Trust your voice and learn to trust the journey." On the back, it shows you what some of the cards look like. It's by RedFeather, and it was $34.99. I bought this. I actually had it on a waiting list, so when it came out, I wanted to get it right away. And I bought it directly from the website, as I don't like buying from Amazon. I try to support the publishers and whatnot because Amazon, I think, is big enough. All right. Okay, so let's open this up and see what it looks like. So it's the first time I'm reviewing this deck with y'all. I've never even seen it before. I thought it was cool because when I'm seeing non-AI decks that are hand done, this is supposed to be handmade, hand drawn, I pick them up, and it's black and white. So the box, oh, it's nice. It's a magnet box. See that? Oh, that's really cool. It's really, really nice. It's almost like a keepsake. All right, the book. Holy cow. Look at the size of that book, of the guidebook. It is absolutely massive. That is actually really nice. Let's go ahead and look through the guidebook here to see what it's all about. So in the guidebook, what we got going on? Oh, it even has numerology. That's cool. Not many books do that. This is like what, 213 pages? That's pretty impressive for a guidebook. So it's almost like a little volume here, right? 6x9, I'm thinking, maybe, or 3x5 or something. Really well done. The fives, change, challenge, freedom, depending on what it is. And it also gives you the tarot meaning of it as well. Like the five of cards often indicate conflict and change. The five of wands represent competition and struggle. The pentacle signifies financial hardship and challenges. So it's nice they kind of give you an example of what it means. Oh, and they also number the court cards. So pages are 11, knights are 12, queens are 13, and kings are 4. I do a little differently. I have the pages of 1, new potential. Knights is decision maker because they're fire and fast action. 3, the queen is a nurturer. And then the king is a 4 because 4 plus 3 is a 7, plus 2 is a 9, plus 1 is a 10. It's a cycle. That's how I number them. Or sometimes I will use the numbers that they have as they have here, but I don't know. It depends on the mood I'm in, okay? It goes over the different symbols and the elements, what they mean. It's actually very well done. And then as far as the cards are concerned, it breaks down the meaning, what the actual symbols mean. I have not seen this in a long time. So on my website, I actually go into more detail than this, but I like the fact that in this guidebook here, they actually break down the elements within the card. So that's awesome. Like the rose for the magician tells you what it means. Let's see, how about reversed? Yep, they even have a little reverse section. So this is a really well done book. Now, do you have any spreads in here? I'm also doing a series where after I do a review, I'll pick a deck that I've done and then pick a spread out of the book and do it. And it helps us learn new spreads and also how to read with the cards. And yes, this has quite a few different spreads. Relationship spread, the focus of the day. That'd be a fun one to do maybe. Career and finance spread, maybe that in this economy would be good. And that is it. So they give you 24, yep. They give you 3 spreads to use with this deck. Okay. So that's the guidebook, and it's really nice. I'm impressed with it. Now we're going to look at the cards. I'm telling you, they look at that gilding. Isn't that just beautiful? This is probably one of the nicer decks I have seen in a while. The paper, it feels flimsy. Like, I don't know if I like it or not. They're definitely matte, as you can see, but they're nicely presented. I mean, I really like that gold gilding on these. But again, the paper just kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't know if that would break in time or rip in time. I wish it was a little bit thicker. It's like the face of it feels thinner than the back of it. Almost like the back has a coating, and the front of the actual card itself is It's matte, but I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird feel to it. Do I like it? I don't know. Let's go and run through this deck. So we're going to go, the way I do it now is the major arcanas, and after that we're going to run through the minors, and the minors we're going to do it suit by suit. So let me separate these out and give me a minute and we will start our review. All right, here we go. So we got the Fool, like a Jack in the Box, no face. That's interesting rendition. Definitely different. Then we have the Magician. After that, the High Priestess. I do like the artwork though. It's really nice. I just love the black and white. The pomegranate there. That's the fertility type of a thing going on. Really, really nice. You can tell they were drawn by hand and not AI. So refreshing. Even look at the two. So it's nice pencil work. 3 is the Empress. 4 is the Emperor. 5 is the Hierophant. I like that. 6 is the Lovers. That's a really nice Lovers card, actually. I like the mystical of it, the stars. Really cool. Chariot. That's cool. Sitting in the background. Like open into a scene. Such a different vibe than the Rider Waite. Then we have Justice. Yep. Heart and Feather, so heart and mind, with the sword being held pointed down, which balances it. That's interesting. That's a cool rendition. What's next is the Hermit, the 9. The Wheel of Fortune. That's interesting. Water, seed. You have fire, and you have air. Strength. That's cool. Inner Lion. The Hangman. That's a cool rendition. Looking at things differently for sure. Death. The Moth transforming. The World. I like that. You know, I dropped them, they got out of order, so I apologize. Temperance. So we're definitely mixed up here. Temperance. That's your balance. The Devil. Huh. After that, we have the Tower. That's cool. And then the Star. I really like the way they did this deck. It's just so... I'm going to have to read the book because the vibe is so different than traditional Rider Waite. The Moon. Let's see what we got going on next. The Sun. And after the Sun, we have... What do we got? We have Judgment. So that's the Major Arcana. All right, so we're going to start off going through the minors now. We're all set up here. And it's going to be the Wands, which fire. Come on now. Swords, Pentacles, and the Cups. What's interesting about these cards, what I'm seeing, on the top, they have action on ideas for the Wands, which is kind of cool. So that's your fire, right? It's what you do. Then here on the sword, you have a new idea. It's what you think. The Pentacles is a new start. That's the business or something starting the venture, which is on the earthly plane. And then you have the Cups, which is a new start of the heart. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The Twos, which are decisions normally, right? Let's see what they say here. This is actually, I'm really liking this deck more and more. Wow. So you have the Two of Wands is getting ready, and it reminds me of the Marseille as well. It's really nice. The Two of Swords is about going within. So decision, you have to go within to think through the thing that you're trying to move through. Then on the Two of Pentacles, you have find your balance. And on Two of Cups, it means on the same page. Now we'll go to the Threes. Three of Cups is joy. I love the black and white, man. I tell you, the more I look at, the more I'm liking it. The quality, I'm still uncertain of, but I do like it regardless. So the Three of Cups is joy. The Three of Pentacles is the Michelangelo movement. That's where they build the builders. The Three of Swords is honor the pain. And the Three of Wands is ready, set, go. Because now your growth is expansion. The fours. Okay, the Four of Cups, we have snap out of it. The Four of Pentacles is let go to grow. That's the guy with holding everything. He's greedy. The Four of Swords is time out, to rest, relax. And then the Four of Wands is foundation and stability. I really like this. So sixes now. What we got going on with that? I'm sorry, the fives. We got the fives. We had the Five of Cups, which is turnaround. Okay. Five of Pentacles is on the outside. You're not within yet. It's where you're struggling a little bit. The Five of Swords is pick your battles. See decisions pointing up. Who am I going to fight? Three coming down. And the Five of Wands is competition. Okay. The sixes. Got ahead of myself there, didn't I? Okay. The Six of Cups is around nostalgia. The Six of Pentacles is give and take. Six of Swords is calmer waters. And then the Six of Wands is success. Definitely feel that card. Now we're going to go with the sevens. Okay, sevens. Seven of Wands, we have stand up for yourself. Okay, Seven of Swords is deception. Interesting. It's very interesting how he's laying out, or how he, whomever did this deck. I think it was a mother-son, if I remember reading it correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it was a combination of two people that have experience that created this deck, and you can see the Marseille influence. I'm trying to get how they're saying. I know we all know seven means deception, but I'm trying to see what their rendition means by the way the swords are laid out. The Seven of Pentacles is reflection. Yeah, you see that. And the Seven of Cups is not everything that glitters is gold. Isn't that the truth? Okay, the eight. Eight of Wands is forward motion. All right. Eight of Swords is break free. Eight of Pentacles is hone your craft. And the Eight of Cups is the right to walk away. Amen on that. Okay, the nines. Yeah, they're a little sticky, but that's pretty normal when you have gilding on cards. Like gold gilding is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Okay, Nine of Wands. Keep going. Yep. Nine of Swords. Awake at 3 a.m. Keeping yourself awake at night. Yeah, it's all in your head. The Nine of Pentacles is independence. That's the lady. And the Nine of Cups is enjoy this moment. That's the person sitting. It's a good luck card. Okay, the tens. The Ten of Wands. Uphill struggle. That's because you won't let go. Ten of Swords is all over Red Rover. It's done, man. It's time to stand up because the worst is behind you. Ten of Pentacles is the big picture. Generational wealth. And then the Ten of Cups is wishes fulfilled. That's your happy family. See, I don't know, because the way they did this card is, I'm looking at the pattern. You have 8 here, which is your willpower, way to keep going. And you do it by deciding. And that's why wishes are fulfilled, because you work through it. You make good decisions based on using your willpower and moving through things. And then the things that you want it becomes reality. So it's not so much a wish, you're actually working through and making the decisions to make it happen. So that's how I read that card with the cups in it. Now we're going to go to the pages. Oh. Pages. Okay. They all have the same hat, which is cool. Creative expression is your Page of Wands. Page of Swords is use your head, use your mind. Page of Pentacles is curious exploration. And then the Page of Cups is all around open yourself to love. The Knights, what we got going on with the Knights? Let's see here. Huh. Knight of Wands is adventurer. See, the wands is that fire, is the passion within us, your desires, and that's what you're seeing through this deck. And the swords are about the mind, so it's saying forging forward, right? You're going to persevere through no matter what. You keep clarity and make decisions and go. But it's fire, so it's very active. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is all around dedication and focus. It's a very slow moving card. And then the Knight of Cups is an offer being made. I really like the fact they have words on it because it gives you a different way of looking at the cards when you're reading them. So that's a nice change for sure. Now we're with the Queens, and then we'll start with the Wands. We have Lust for Life. Yep. The Swords is the heart of the matter. We have very shrewd and sharp. The Queen of Pentacles is grounded. Yep, in the earthly realm. And then the Queen of Cups is heart wisdom. Really has the emotions under control. Okay. And then lastly, we have the King, which is creative leadership. The Swords is lead with truth. The Pentacles is all around structural power. I could totally see that. And then the King of Cups is emotional maturity. All right, so that is the Major and Minor Arcana. Now we're going to do a shuffle test to see how that works. The cards are kind of big too. So for example, traditional tarot cards right there. Can you see how this is on top? It's much bigger. All right. So you have small hands. It is a little bit tough to get your hands around it because my hands are smaller. So let's go like that. Let's see. All right, how's the shuffle? Shuffle's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't see. I'm afraid if I pushed too hard, I could have caught that. Try it one more time. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. Let's go sideways with it. I prefer shuffle on this deck sideways versus longways. It just feels a little better to me. They kind of just fold within each other. And then, of course, the overhand shuffle, which you always do. And then we're going to do a one-card pull here in a minute. Now, I don't know if I read the deck reverse because when you look at the cards themselves, right, what do you see? You all know that's black and that's white, so it kind of gives it away. So for me, this would be an upright only deck to read with. And the card of the day is the Two of Swords, which means gain clarity on your decisions and go within. We're going to go with that definition for this card. So your swords are pointed up, so it's always ready to move. So assess the situation a little bit, go within, trust your intuition, and then make your move. Go within. That's the reading for today. And would I recommend this deck? I think I would actually. I do like it quite a bit. Just the paper quality, I'm kind of caught up on that. I mean, I think it'll be fine, but it almost seems like because of the gilding, right, on that card, that the paper that was, I want to say glued, it just feels weird. And maybe it's my imagination. I don't know. If somebody else out there has this deck, drop the comments to let me know. Anyway, that is the review of this deck, right? And that is the Lieselles or Lieselles, I think it is. 2 L's. Lieselles Eternal Tarot. And it was illustrated by Sean Forsali. And again, I don't know if they're mom and son or something like that or related somehow, but I remember reading something like that. Not 100% sure, but this is the deck. And yeah, I think it's cool. I know I rambled a bit on this one, but yeah, that's it. And until next time, I'll see each of you in my next review. Bye, everybody.